What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another ranked ladder video utilizing the Nami strategy. So once again, I'm going to be playing the Nami deck. It's my main strategy of this format, probably until OP08 8.5, where I might be switching to Dofi or something, but for now, this is what I'm maining in the format. I've been playing other games with like Bonnie and Luffy, just to like help make videos and stuff to make it more diverse. So before we get to all those and I start publishing those or start playing more of those, I just thought I should make a video of like, I have a ton of Nami games logged on my videos just because I've been playing it like nonstop the last couple days. So I really wanted to at least show some of those, and hopefully we can get a good chunk out of here in terms of the games. This is the list that I've landed on so far. Like, this is my most up-to-date current list with only 2 Glorioso, 1 of the 2K, 1 of the Event Zeph, 1 Hanger, and 1 Zeph 5-drop. I think the tech choices, those are my tech choices at least. You know, they can differ among different Nami players, but that's what I'm on. Currently, not all of these videos will have this exact list because they were played a while ago, but yeah, let's get into the games. And sorry that my camera keeps zooming in and out. I don't know how to make it stop doing that, but we'll go into a Lucci game here. All right, so you can see I was number 40. So this is before the sim reset. Obviously, we have 3 peel off in our hand. That's pretty broken. They're going to swing 6, and I'll counter out of this one. I've actually been changing the strategy against black decks of like, I'll usually just take that first one and potentially even the second one just to keep cards in hand. I can see why I didn't do that though for this hand specifically, because I do have multiple peel off. So maybe I can just afford to keep discarding cards early. Opponent's just going to keep swinging 6s. Another 6 by Lucci, we'll just 2k out of that. And then a 5 by that Uta thing. I have no clue what that thing does, but we're going to get rid of the Snake Dance because it's probably the most dead card in our hand. Just because, like, obviously no Kayas, and obviously we're playing against Lucci, so it's just not very good in the matchup. They're going to play Spandam, get a Tempest Kick, swing 6. We'll take the first 6 just to see what we can get because our level ups are dead. We do get a White Snake, and they do swing 5 to play into the White Snake, which is nice, and we do get a Boodle. So this is when I was on Boodle. I still think Boodle's a pretty good card, and I might go back to it, but we'll give them the 1k Boodle on this 6 swing, and then they're going to tap their Uta to do something. -3 cost to a character to be able to kill the Marguerite with the Brook Gecko combo. We're going to peel off into a Marguerite, into a Kaya, just to try and turbo through our deck past turn. We have 3 Loves in our hand, which is clogging up our hand, but we can get down to be able to use at least one of them this turn, especially with the opponent playing into our 2k counters. They're going to swing and then decide to minus and kill the Marguerite, which was weird. And then a 7, we just get value. I'm also on a red rock, so you can see I was trying out all kinds of different stuff. Decide not to use this Gavel to bounce the Lucci, and I'll block the 9 swing with the Marguerite. Top deck a peel off, pretty good. And then we can just play this Boodle. Yeah, wouldn't recommend red rock in the list. I think it's pretty bad. It's gonna Ice Age the Boodle, which is like, yeah, more than Boodle. Like more than you can ask him to get for you. He's gonna swing 7, but we'll just gavel out of it. Now both of our Loves are live, so we will use those. Happy's right in my way. And we'll just take out our lives because we probably should just win on this next turn. Go Kaya into Hanger, pass turn. We have 1 card in deck, so, and you know, 40 ways to draw that 1 card. So we'll take that one, go into another game against Lucci here. Same guy. So it must have been back to back. I think this is the same list with like the Boodle Red Rock. They're gonna choose second. We will play the Kaya, of course, and then we're gonna play Marguerite. Seems pretty standard so far. They're gonna minus the Marguerite and kill it with a Brook and then swing 6 into life. We'll just take that one, it's fine. Play Brook, and that Uta cannot be killed. Its effect is that it cannot be killed by leaders in battle, so there's just no point in swinging into it. They're going to swing 5 with the Brook to kill the Kaya. We will give them the Rubber Band Shooter, mill 1, go +2, and then they're going to swing 5 and give them another Rubber Band Shooter. And then we're going to top deck a Kaya. We will play that. Swing 4 into the Brook, of course, get the block, but that's fine. I wanted to leave up an even amount of Dawn just so that I could play the Snake Dances and get them out of hand. It's going to play the Brook, which will send 3 cards to the bottom of the deck. So we're going to choose the Pilaf, Kaya, and not another really good one, so we'll just send the Rubber Band Shooter. They're going to swing 5, so it plays right into our White Snake, and then 6, which plays right into the second White Snake. And then they just have to swing 5 past turn. We're going to go 6 into this Brook, because it's kind of annoying, but they do have the 2K, 1K. We'll play Hanger to dish a Spada for a Spada. But that's fine. We have Love and Gavel. They're going to be able to kill the Hanger. Yeah, we'll probably just block with Boodle here just to get max value out of it. They're going to swing 6, and we'll take this opportunity to Desert Spada. Put the Pilaf on top so that we can draw it with the Love, and then mill the other 2 if we need to with Gavel. Swing 5, we'll just take another draw with Love, so that we don't take any life this turn. They're going to go Moria into Rebecca, add back the Brook so that it can Brook us again. We'll just spin 6 Dawn to Margaret and Pilaf. They're going to Brook us again. We'll do Sanji's Pilaf. Not a lot of good targets, so we got to do like Love Beam for the last one. They're going to tap the Uta to -3 cost to the Margaret, swing 6 with Brook, kill the Margaret. We have to counter out of that 6, counter out of the 6 with Sabo, and then the 7 we'll get a Love, we'll draw a card, and then the 9 we'll take it, hit a Pilaf. Next turn we'll play that Pilaf, draw 2, draw into a Kaya and another Pilaf, so we'll do it again, play Kaya, and see how many cards we have in the deck. We'll swing 5 into this Brook for fun. And pass turn, we still have 3 life, so it's not like, I mean, we definitely could die this turn, but it's not very likely. They're going to swing 7, kill the Kaya. We'll just take it on that first one. Kind of risky, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. They're going to swing another 7. We'll counter out of that one with the Apis Hanger. Another 7. We give them the Snake Dance. 9, take it. 10, take it. Actually, we probably should White Snake, just to draw the card and then take it. Fair enough. And then gonna play the Kaya, get to the last Pilaf into another Kaya, and then to the last. We finally get into the things that we bottom decked with the 2 Brooks. So we'll win that one. Go into the next one against Black Luffy. Cat is right in the way. So against Black Luffy, they're going to choose to go second. We're going to have a Kaya for first. They're going to swing 9 when we have 3 up. And usually I probably just take that, but I do have like perfect love value, so I'll take that. Love value early is pretty good. Just because like mid-game love's pretty bad until late game. So it's like nice to use it in the beginning if you can. They're going to give us value for our Snake Dance, so we're going to take that every day of the week. Play another Kaya, ditch 2 more cards, ditch the Spada, impel down All-Stars, pass turn. They will play a Jack, swing 7 to kill the Kaya so that we can't bounce it. We don't have the bounce, so it's fine. They're going to swing a 7, we will White Snake and Rubber Band Shooter, and then a 6, we'll do another Rubber Band Shooter, go down to 4 cards in hand. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier against Lucci, is like sometimes, like against the black decks, I feel like you just kind of want to take the first one at least, and maybe the first 2. Just because you're going to find yourself mid-game with like very limited options of what to do, and like rarely will you be able to play proactively if you can't do anything, because they like can very well just like pass a lot of times, and whenever they do that, if you have no proactive plays, you just kind of lose while they establish like geckos and stuff. Luckily we top deck a Pilaf, and that just kind of gets us to our whole engine here with like the Kayas and the Marguerites. It is a little concerning because it is pretty stacked, but we do have life to work with here and a blocker, so that's going to draw out the tap of a jack so that they can't swing with that jack, so that's nice. Yeah, we did leave up 2 Dawn just to kind of, we just kind of had to play our hand in that kind of spot. They're going to swing 9 and we'll give them the gavel hanger. And they're going to Isho us, which is whatever. We just keep drawing the Kais and Pilaf, so we're just going to keep playing them. We technically can't win this turn. We have to trigger something, and there's the Spada, so now we win because we had 5 cards in deck. Gavel could only get 4, but now we just win with the 2 Gavels. Yeah. So going into the next game, actually against an Uta deck, which I have not seen in a long time on the ranked sim. You can tell that the season restarted around the time I started playing, so we gotta, fight through all the rogue decks to get back to the meta decks, which is kind of annoying to play. That's why it's kind of annoying to play Nami on the ladder, is because the ladder has been resetting a lot lately for some reason. Like, I don't know why the devs are doing that, but they keep resetting the ladder over and over, which for Nami especially, it's just hard to grind back up because like Nami just inherently has bad matchups into the rogue decks. Whereas like the only reason I really play it is because it has a good matchup into the good decks, like Black Yellow, Lucci, Bonnie and stuff. But mid-range ladder, you're just not playing a lot of the best decks. You're playing a lot of the meme rogue decks and stuff, which is just kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I am playing Nami of all things, so like I can't complain too much. So we're just gonna have like a Pilaf into Kaya turn, debating on whether to use the second Kaya, and I think it's like relatively safe. Keep the Gloriosa, which is like something I've learned I probably shouldn't do anymore. I just probably should always ditch the Gloriosa if I can. Like, yeah, it's a good card, but a lot of times, especially early game, it can just bury your Pilafs. Which, in a lot of other, like every other deck, I probably wouldn't care that much if it buries something. Like, it's just a card is a card is a card, you know what I mean? But in this deck specifically, I think it matters a lot. But it is important to like restack your bottom 5 in this deck. So like I feel like Glorious is almost necessary, and it's like one of the few blue like low drop cards that replaces itself with a card in hand, and like Boodle, which like replaces itself technically just because it gets a card out of deck, but it's like you lose a card and card advantage, which sucks. Whereas like Gloriosa doesn't do that. My opponent is gonna just go full 8-drop kid mode on me, and I'm just gonna, play Nami. I haven't been really talking to this one because it seems like a pretty standard Nami game. We do hit a pretty nice trigger, be able to get the Kaya back, play it again. Another Kaya. And we should be set up to win the game here. They're gonna start 5. Of course, we're gonna get the white snake value. 8. Gotta get the Galva value so that we could draw off the Love. And they're gonna go 11-11, I'm assuming, because of the event card that they play. Deciding whether to use this white snake, and I choose not to because I still have Dawn enough to like actually play it if I wanted to. And I can here. And still live this 7 with the Gavel. So we have 5 cards in deck. We top deck the Zeph, which just gets us there. I think we had 2 top decks out of 5 to get there. Kind of lucky, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's go into the Boa matchup here. Traditionally a pretty bad matchup for sure, but it is winnable. We'll see how. We're gonna go first, play the Kaya, get 2 cards out of hand. The big thing about the Boa and all the blue matchups is that you really just want to focus on playing around Pudding. Right here, I can get punished like decently hard by Pudding. It's only gonna get 1 card in my hand. which is kind of what this law does anyway. So it wasn't that big of a deal right then and there, but like early peel-offs and stuff are just bad because you got to think about it. Like, if I do get putting it at one point, I would rather have like be hoarding all my peel-offs so that I put them back into the deck to redraw them than like spending them. I have like 4 peel-offs in trash and then I get puttings and I just don't have any more peel-offs in deck to like win anymore. So you have to be really cognizant of that, of like, you know, potentially in some spots you just hold the peel-off in case you do get puttings and play like other cards like Margaret Kaya so that the peel-off is back in your deck after you get puttinged and stuff. Yeah, and also like playing peel-off also is like counterproductive to playing around putting, of course. We're just gonna, the opponent's gonna swing 5. We actually do hit a peel-off in the trigger, and we're going to block that last 8 swing. Go 5 into the Jimbe, get a counter out of hand, then play the Margaret, play the Kaya. And then like right here, of course, like I don't want to spin the peel-offs. Like I could definitely spin the peel-offs. I have double gavel, so I'd be holding up 2 Dawn. But I also just want to play around putting. So they're gonna red rock the Marguerite. Fair enough to swing 5. And we have the white snake, so that's really nice for us. They're gonna swing 6. We have to gavel the gavel, which sucks. What it is, we could potentially draw off this love, which we will. We hit another peel off. We just have to take this 11 swing and hit no trigger on the white snake. So I'm gonna peel off Kaya, potentially hold the peel off again. Yeah, I just have to hold the peel off again. Once again, I have to play around putting. They're gonna give us another white snake value, which is insane. Like, I'll take it all day. Then they're gonna swing 6. We have to gavel that with the Marguerite. But now we can love mellow and like feel fine about it. We'll probably take this 7, hit a trigger, draw 1, mill 1, and then 8. We will counter out of that with the gavel. Down to 6 cards in deck. We're gonna peel off. We are 1 short, just in our hand. We can only get down to 2 with the white snake rubber band. But hopefully a trigger or something, or a really good draw. I actually what? Okay, he puttings us with 4 cards in hand so that we take another card out of deck. So then we go from 3 cards to 2 cards in deck. So that's just not very good. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that wasn't very good. All right, we'll go into another Lucci matchup. So showing off a lot of Lucci games. I did play a lot of them, so, and it's a pretty good matchup. All things considered, with like them cutting the brooks and stuff. We're actually gonna get the choice for the first time ever and like choose to go second. We choose not to play the hanger in this spot, where like traditionally I do like to play the hanger, but since he played the span down, there's just no point. We do peel off though, which gets us another peel off, so we're set for the next turn. And like I said, against black decks, you can afford to take the first swing, so don't be afraid to tap out this early. Could even potentially argue for the Apis if the Brook wasn't on the field. So they're gonna go 5, 5, and I do take the second one. Like I said, gonna swing 5 into this Brook, and they can give us a 2K, then just play peel off past turn. No need to commit to the Kaya this early. We look traditionally like you just want to play Kayas like in sequence together on the same turn, so that our opponent has to out multiple of them before they swing, which is, it's just harder in general to do that, so that they can deny us the snake dance value. We're gonna swing 5 into the Brook once again after they played just a 5K body Who's Who, which isn't gonna be doing much of anything, especially with our white snake in hand. But we're actually gonna choose to play the Apis because I wanted to feel a little bit more proactive on these few turns. Like I said, against Lucci, they have turns like this 8 Dawn turn coming up, 9 Dawn turn or whatever. They have turns like that where they can just afford to take off and not swing, play Gecko. So I wanted to, especially when they're going into their big Dawn turns, to be very proactive with my Dawn and like play Apis, get the Sanji's peel off, draw with peel off. They're gonna swing 5, so it'll give us another white snake value. And then a 6. We will spot at that, then Margaret Kaya, pass turn. So now we're holding up triple love, but only 5 Dawn. They'll have another Brook for the Kaya, which is like whatever. Like I said, they have to waste Dawn killing both Kaya before they swing, so it just takes off innately from their swings for the rest of the turn, which is just very good. Even if you don't have the White Snake, they have to do it just in case you do. I'm going to go 5 into the Brook, and then actually going to play this Zeph, because it's my most proactive play in my hand. And just bounce the Brook, which seems pretty good. And like I could still activate all of my events this turn if I really wanted to. We're going to go 7 with the Lucci, probably give him the Gavel and the Boodle. No, we'll take it. Okay, fair enough. Another 7, now we definitely Gavel, discard the Boodle, mill 2, go down to 10 cards in deck. 7, we'll just easily love beam that, and then a 10, we'll probably take that one hit at Rubber Band trigger. And they're going to Helmeppo Brook, which is fine. We top deck a Pilaf, which we would have got there with the Kaya anyway. And play a Boodle past turn. When I have 2 cards in hand, so our 2 cards in deck, so our biggest concern is the 6 cost Brook. So we ensure that we can get there with playing the Boodle and also holding up enough Dawn for like multiple Gavels and stuff, just to play around the Brook. Going to the next game, we'll have against BY Luffy. They choose to go second, of course. We're going to keep our hand because we have Margaret Pilaf, seems pretty good. And we're just going to play Margaret, block, and then Pilaf. Try to block with the Margaret early so they can't Rocket Luffy later. They're just going to play a Kuzan, which is essentially a non-factor against our deck. Like, we don't really care about it, and in fact gives us a target to swing at most times. Choose not to play the Hanger because our hand is like pretty event heavy, so we want to be able to spin those if we can, especially the Snake Dance. We're going to go 10, we'll probably just Snake Dance this. And Rubber Band Shooter to go to 11, and then a 10. Could take this one. So yeah, we do. We hit a Pilaf, which is nice. Get 2 more White Snakes. Gonna play the Kaya, then play the Apis to get another Kaya. Like I said, I like to be pretty proactive in these early turns, if I can be. Past turn, 6 Dawn standing up. We have double White Snake, which will prove to be pretty good, I assume. They're going to do their whole combo, get out into their 5-drop AK Luffy and a Saba blocker, go up to 11 on their leaders, swing 11. So they're going to go 11-11, so I decided to take this one and then counter out of the second 11 with the double White Snake, Gavel into either Rubber Band or the 2K, probably Rubber Band because we just have the Dawn for it right now, might as well. We're going to play Gloriosa because it's kind of mid-game. I'm not afraid about burying Pilafs and stuff right at this point, like I am like early game, because like I said, I want to be proactive early and not burying the Pilafs. So for me, Gloriosa is more of a mid to late game card to help rearrange the bottom and like detective work, find out what's left in the deck and in life and stuff. But otherwise, yeah, so sometimes just replaces itself as well. So we'll get to 2K, pass turn with 9 Dawn standing. Hopefully we can get back to Kaya. Obviously the 2K into the Love Glove is very good, etc, etc. We will just get back to Kaya and Rubber Band once they give us the opportunity. They're going to swing another 9, we will Love 2K, get it to a Pilaf. And then another 9, we'll take that one, hit another Kaya, so we should just win next turn. We have 14 cards left in deck. Or at least be put in a position where we can win on our opponent's turn. They're going to play another Sabo, swing 10, we'll take it, hit a Snake Dance, so now we're really going to win next turn. I'll play Pilaf, draw 2, Kaya, finally get into our Kayas. To another Kaya, into another Kaya, into another Kaya. And here we have to ditch the Pilaf. We have 3 in hand, or 3 in deck, so The peel off isn't doing anything, but we do have the gavel love, so that'll just get us there. And we'll take that one as well. Go into another Lucci game, just because, you know, Lucci is the most popular deck, so have been playing against it quite a bit. Like I said earlier, I'm not afraid about taking these fives early, especially on the first turn, so I'll just tap out for a peel off going first against Lucci. We're gonna play Gloriosa into a Love Beam, and then Kaya. Get rid of the All-Stars in our hand past turn. That way we can at the very least Snake Dance back the Gloriosa if they try to swing, but they don't swing. We do have Apis, so we're gonna be, like I said, proactive this turn. Get a peel off into another peel off. That's pretty nice, but we're not gonna play it this turn, just in case they do swing. And they do, they're gonna swing 6. So we might as well get our Snake Dance value and give back the Apis, and then Rubber Band out of the Sabo swing. We'll just peel off, pass. Don't really want to play the Zeph right now, potentially next turn though. They're gonna go 10, and I really do want to use this White Snake just to get out of my hand and filter. So I'll go ahead and do it, even though it's not like super value. Get rid of the Zeph and the Apis, which I think is fair. Now their leader can't swing, that's nice. Get into another peel off, we'll peel off into Kaya. Yeah, probably Kaya over the Gloriosa in this spot just because our hand is so love heavy. We want to start emptying it if we can. We're gonna swing 9, we're gonna gavel into the Rubber Band so that we can start chaining Loves now. And we luckily top deck a White Snake, it's pretty good. Otherwise we would just give them the Rubber Band. Hit a gavel, no trigger. Hit a Kaya, no trigger. Play the Kaya. And looks like we could go 6 at life, but choose not to. I think I should have though. I think I should have won 6 at life there. But now we can chain Loves. We have 4 cards in deck, so if we hit any trigger, we probably win. And now we just win regardless because we have the gavel. We actually wouldn't have hit a trigger, but the gavel got us there. We'll do one more game, and it'll actually be a Nami. We'll do 2 more games. It'll actually be, the first one will be a Nami mirror match. So this is what the list with the Zeph, and I actually do open the Zeph here, so you get to see the power of this card. I didn't really like it just by itself, but I like it along with the 5 cut. Okay, I forgot this game is actually not a very good representation because our opponent does whiff pretty hard on his searches, which is unfortunate for him. But it's not like we're doing anything either. You know, we have Marguerite, but that's about it. But I just wanted to put this game in there so you can see the Zeph combo. And we're gonna Apis into another Apis into a whiff. So we're also whiffing this game. And you'll see here for the next few turns, we kind of just pass back and forth with each other. I established the Zeph, but I'm not going to swing because like they can just take their life and go positive off of that. So I'd just rather not until they put the hanger down or something. So Zeph to me is more of just an insurance for hanger, and also just make sure that your 5-drop Zeph is an insta kill. As soon as it's on the board, it's probably game. Like those 2 cards in combined. It's probably game if you get them on the board against the mirror match. So they do have their own Zeph. So we can't really do any hanger shenanigans this game. Which is fine, which is why I kind of, this is why I play the Zeph hanger and Zeph. Just in case my opponent is on the Zeph, I don't need to rely on the hanger. If my opponent is not on the Zeph, I can play, you know, normal hanger Nami mirrors. We get into the 5-drop Zeph now, so you'll see why here. It's gonna be pretty good. My opponent is just having a rough go at it. But the thing about the Nami mirror is like you're eventually gonna see your whole deck regardless. It's just a matter of when. So you gotta be pretty fast about things. We luckily draw into a succession of Kayas there, which kind of just puts us over the edge, and now we can just swing with the Zeph. no matter what they do, if they block, we're going to mill 4 with 3 drops F. If they take it, we're going to mill 7. If they counter, we're going to mill 4 for every single event they use. So it's just a rough spot for them. But yeah, and then we'll go into the last game of this video. We'll do the Katakuri matchup, which is like also it's a pretty bad matchup, but it is winnable, and you'll see how this game. You want to be pretty proactive about the marguerites and stuff and hold them for late game if you can. Take your life early is what I found is pretty good. The opponent's going to play an Amande just to swing into our Kaya, which is fine. Like, I don't really care. I'm going to peel off and then Kaya because, like I said, I want to take life early against this matchup so they can't burn them with Big Mom. So I'm willing to tap out early if I can get some good card value off of it. It isn't double speed, the opponent is just playing pretty slow. They're going to charge another card for the Amande, which is like whatever to me. And then swing 7 with their Katakuri. Take that, hit a Love, no trigger. Then just playing on Kiki Nojo, we'll try and kill this Amande. Then you're probably just going to play this peel off into the Kaya. Get another peel off, which is great for next turn. We do need to find time to play these Margarets, but that'd be fine. We have 4 life, so we're able to, and like I said, we want to generally take the life if we can. If I can get that, but I'm going to hold up 2 just in case he does give me value for the Snake Dance. I will take it. Get the Kaya back. He's going to swing 9. I think I do just Kaya. Get the Kaya back here. In 2K. And then a 5 swing. Sure, I'll take that one. Hit a Zeph. And then no Kiku. We're going to play peel off into Kaya. Discard probably All-Stars and Zeph. Okay. And like I said, holding the Margarets for now. So this turn he just passes after playing a Kiku because he can't play his Tin Mom. So obviously he's just holding out for Tin Mom because we saw that we were taking a bunch of life early. So now we're just going to take that turn to spam out our Margarets, get ready for the Tin Mom. And now once he Tin Moms us, we can play 2 more blockers, which is nice. We saw all the blockers. They're going to swing 12, which is not the number you should be swinging with. If you're swinging, because that just requires 2 gavels and I'm out of it, or 2 plus 4s. They're going to swing 9. We'll take that one. Probably just going to go down to 0 this turn. Potentially block 1 or 2. Then do another 9. Decide whether to use White Snake, but decide not to. Just not very valuable since we're going to be like milling or drawing them regardless because of Gavel Kaya, peel off. They're going to swing 6 and actually use the White Snake to because they can only go 6/7 once they play that Parasparrow. So I can just give 2 Apices and counter out of both with the White Snake. And now we're just set up to win. Go peel off into Kaya, pass turn. Can't see how many cards we have left, but they're going to go 12, which once again, not a good number to swing. But we will just have enough to mill out there and win the game. So let's go into the list one more time before we close up the video. I hope you guys liked like Nami extravaganza of different matches. The games go like relatively quick, especially whenever I play them on the sim because I just kind of want to get in some reps and not really have to think about it too much. Which like once you get in the groove of Nami is like pretty easy to do. You just get a ton of reps. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. GG to all those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.